The Miami Dolphins are known for their explosive offense, but in their season opener against the Jacksonville Jaguars, it was the defense that stole the show. In a hard-fought 20-17 win, Miami's offense struggled to get much going, but the defense stepped up, especially in the second half, to secure the victory. This was a game where the defense carried the team, showing the kind of grit and resilience fans can be proud of. New defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver deserves a lot of credit for getting the unit to respond the way it did. The Dolphins completely shut out the Jaguars in the second half, keeping them off the scoreboard when it mattered most. After the game, head coach Mike McDaniel praised the defense, saying, "How about the whole second half? To keep an opponent, especially a talented one like we were playing, off the scoreboard in the second half and then finish it the way they did, that was their vision for the whole game." This was more than just a win, it was a statement from a defense that's ready to make a name for itself. And with a big game against the Buffalo Bills coming up on Thursday night, the timing couldn't be better. Things didn't start out smoothly for Miami's defense, though. Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence came out strong, completing 9 of 14 passes for 125 yards and a touchdown by halftime. The Dolphins were getting pressure on him, but Lawrence found ways to make plays, especially when the secondary had some breakdowns. His 14-yard touchdown pass to Brian Thomas Jr. was a perfect example. Lawrence put the ball in the right spot, and Miami's defense couldn't respond in time. But after halftime, the Dolphins made adjustments. They didn't need to change their scheme, they just needed to play better. Linebacker David Long Jr. summed it up well. "We know we have too many elite players on that side of the ball for things to be going the way they were." It didn't take much for us to reflect and hold each other accountable at halftime. We went out there and handled business. And handle business, they did. One of the biggest moments of the game came late in the third quarter when safety Javon Holland forced a fumble that completely flipped the momentum. "From my rough memory, I feel like that had to be the play of the game," McDaniel said after the win. "It was really cool to see a guy, when the opportunity came, make his play, and the team desperately needed it." From that point on, the Dolphins' defense took over. The Jaguars were held to just one first down in their last 3 drives, and even that came after an offside penalty. The defense was locked in and made sure the Jaguars never got a chance to steal the game back. It was a dominant performance, and exactly what the Dolphins needed to secure the win. Now, all eyes turn to Buffalo. The Bills have had Miami's number in recent years, winning 11 of the last 12 matchups, including the win in the playoffs last season. The Dolphins know they're up against one of the best teams in the AFC, and if they're going to win, the defense can't afford to have a slow start like they did against Jacksonville. In those 12 recent games, the Dolphins have allowed an average of 34.3 points per game against the Bills, which just won't cut it.